Hey yo, we're back, boys. Salud.
Salud.
Yeah.
Cheers.
It's PostPartyCyph episode 2, right?
2.5.
2. What? 2. Oh yeah, that's right. We did a test run.
I'll be back in 2.5.
Will the secret episode ever come out?
Maybe in the future. It's just me sitting there stoned, confused for a lot of it, but that's a lot of my life. So.
At least just like a brief clip will probably make it.
That's gonna be a secret. That's when we hit 1 million subscribers. We'll come out with the secret prequel.
So next week.
It goes with the bonus content with the DVD.
Right.
Nice.
DVD? No, we got to do like a
Blu-ray.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least a Blu-ray at that point.
Do Blu-ray players still exist?
I think they're just like the second part of it's like the second reason you buy any of the video game consoles. It plays movies too, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like that about the PS4 because when you first got a PS2, it was like, cool, it plays DVDs. But the PS4, you get it, it's like a home entertainment system.
I think one of the biggest selling factors of the PlayStation 2 back in the day was that it was also a DVD player.
Yeah.
It was like, you can play video games, but also it's a DVD player.
Pretty much that generation of consoles, that was like a huge fucking deal.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like you can watch your porn on this too.
oh yeah, the Wii.
Because you pretty much just had like Nintendo. It was slow for Nintendo at the time, and it was kind of like slow for Dreamcast too.
Nah, fuck that. Dreamcast was the first system to have internet access.
It had internet access, but people didn't really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't come back to like the Wii and like PlayStation 3.
So we're the Dreamcast of podcasts right now.
We're unappreciated?
We're unappreciated right now, but we're trying to become the PlayStation 2 of podcasts.
That's a pretty big.
It's a bold statement.
Yeah.
And it's a big undertaking. Dreamcast was ambitious. Was it Genesis?
That's us. We're ambitious.
Sweet.
We're the Dreamcast.
We're the Dreamcasters.
How's everyone doing this week?
Thanks for coming to the Dreamcast podcast.
You guys having a good week?
Chilling.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of just started in a way to our society, so you know.
Yo, that's deep, dude.
Yeah, but you know, if you're asking how my last 7 days went,
that's what I think. That's what I meant more.
Yeah.
Like 7 days since last time we talked.
pretty solid.
Yeah.
Does the beginning of the week start on Monday or Sunday to you guys?
I'd say Sunday.
I say Monday.
Damn, we got a split going on.
Yeah.
Why is it Monday and why is it Sunday?
Well, would you like to go or should I?
Sunday for me is like that's my farewell. It's like as if it's like the last day on vacation, like on your way back to the airport. Like yo, obviously you're not back at work. Obviously you're not back at home, and like but the travel is still part of the fucking like the vacation itself. This is like Sunday's the transitional period going into Monday, which is the start of the week.
Why is Monday the start? Or why is Sunday the start?
Well, quite simply, when you get to the weekdays, what do you approach? The week ends. Saturday is the end of a week. Sunday is the end of a week. And Sunday you kind of begin and enter that weekday sector, but like Sunday's almost like a fresh start, and Saturday's a big celebration of the week that just passed.
I feel like for me it's just like school. School's Monday, which means this is the beginning.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean? Sunday is still the end.
Yeah, no, but Sunday is supposed to be the Sabbath, the day of rest.
Yeah.
So it's like, really, you're gonna be fucking lazy as shit on the first day of the fucking week?
Real shit. My week's all fucked up from work, just being in the restaurant business. Friday is my Monday.
No days off.
I fucking hate Friday and Saturdays a lot of the time.
You said Friday is your Monday?
Friday has become my Monday.
That's nuts,
it man. Is. But like Thursday is like my Sunday, and
it just goes backwards from there, right?
It's pretty much it's kind of like flipped in some weird way.
That's fucking crazy as hell.
So like the midweek is kind of like your
like I love Wednesday. Wednesday's like my Friday.
I feel like being in quarantine, everyone did, but we just lost track of like the days. I feel like most people have gotten it back because some people have gone back to work and shit.
Shout out to everybody in phase 4.
In the middle of that shit, dude, it was just like, it's Tuesday, and they're like, it's Saturday, and you're like, oh, it's Saturday, holy shit.
It was really hard to keep track of days for a bit.
For real.
It would be like, it's Tuesday? No, it's June.
We're like, oh, I thought we were still in March, dude.
Oh yeah, no. When you get toward those end of the month situations, you start to realize, oh, we're almost in September right now.
Mm-hmm. Wake me up.
Yeah, time has definitely been flying. It's almost the fall, man.
Yeah, man, summer's a wrap.
We have been hibernating unintentionally since March now, and we're about to get into these colder months, which I don't know. I like them. I get to get a little swaggy in the cold cold months. You know what I'm saying? Layers.
Some thick hoodies.
Some thick ass. I got a crazy hoodie collection going on. Got this Title Fight hoodie. Got that Clux Busters hoodie I'll be wearing all the time. I'm ready to be hooded up.
I got a crazy collection. I got a psyched hoodie
and
another psyched hoodie and even another psyched hoodie.
There we go.
Yeah, you got the whole season.
Yo, Cam, don't say that on the podcast. People are gonna come crazy for you having psyched hoodies and them not being able to have any psyched hoodies, bro.
Shit, if they want psyched hoodies, let me know.
Ooh, you heard me, man.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe they could wait.
Got him.
A little bit.
If we can get,
who knows?
we can get 10 psyched hoodies in the chat right now. Well, the chat in the future in the comments. Hey, maybe we'll make some. Who knows?
Reed is still Twitch brained right now.
Yeah. I'm like, so what's up, guys? And there's no response.
Because
All right,
this is happening in 2 days.
It's a light night. Yeah. I'll try to respond to comments in the future. Hey, thanks for posting Fat Wop.
I mean, I don't want to give too much away now, but a little birdie told me there might be some new psyched fall stuff coming soon.
Ooh, some new merch, baby, or some new clothing, dude.
Speaking of fall stuff, what's your favorite fall item that's like more a specific fall item?
I think a hoodie is too easy to say, so let's all just not say hoodie.
Can I go first?
Yeah.
Flannel. Love a good flannel.
Absolutely.
Miss a flannel.
T-shirt, flannel, jeans.
Yeah.
I don't think I like jeans overall, but there's a time of year where you can wear jeans. And it kind of feels nice because you combo it with that flannel and you're ready, a jacket maybe. I
remember being in at the end of high school and making fun of people for starting to wear what we called at the time soccer pants, but what are now just joggers, right?
They're just sweatpants at this point.
Yeah, and I used to make fun of them all the time and be like, haha, you guys wearing your little soccer pants or whatever. And then I got to college and got my first couple pairs of joggers and never wore jeans again. Literally, I don't think I've had a pair of jeans since 2014.
I got some joggers coming in.
I don't got no jeans.
I've never owned a pair of joggers.
You don't dude, you got.
Oh wait, you know what? That's a lie because I got them squad joints,
bro.
Those gray ones.
The airflow you get in your midsection over here in the crotch region,
nice,
compared to jeans, a denim situation.
There's a freedom,
dude. Liberation.
I feel protected with my denim.
I hear that.
I feel ready.
I hear that.
Sometimes I feel restricted in my denim.
You are a little restricted, but you're protected, so it's a trade-off.
You tried to get some leather the other day, though.
I did, but that just didn't work out. The size was a little bit.
Stretch the size. If you do it in what happened in Cinderella, all the girls who tried to get the slipper to fit, they would chisel parts of their toes so it would fit.
Nah, man.
Is that the real Cinderella?
That's
stuff?
the Grimm Brothers version.
Yeah.
That's a real thing. I was actually talking to someone about this recently because in Pinocchio, the Disney version, there's Jiminy Cricket tells some lessons, sings some songs. In the real Pinocchio, I'll make it quick, a cricket appears and tries to give him some moral advice, and Pinocchio immediately grabs a hammer and murders the cricket.
Yeah, the cricket's fucking annoying the fuck out of my shit, dude. Get out of here, cricket. Crickets don't speak in real life.
I think... What do you think? Do you think Pinocchio would rock a flannel, or would he have a hoodie?
In 2020?
He would rock a hoodie because he be lying in the streets and he be trying to be
Pinocchio would have black Air Forces on.
Yeah, because he a real boy. Know what I'm saying? He a real boy.
Nah, shoot, that's a type of cat. He think he a real boy. But he parading. You ain't real, dog. You out here lying with your nose getting
That's
long,
crazy.
Pinocchio
not even a real one, bro. Pinocchio
real?
Think he a real
you
one.
You a liar.
Pinocchio not even a real one, bro. Damn, son.
Pinocchio tries to go back to his boys. Yeah, no, I got him. And
so, yo, it was 5 of them. Yo, they tried to jump me, but I beat all their asses. Nah, bro. Nah, one of them came with a bat. I was I dipped on him, hit him with the left.
I'm Pinocchio, bro, we know how this shit go, bro. Bro, none of that shit happened, bro. I swear, bro. Fuck, bro.
He could do that to get himself out of position. Someone's holding him in the head. Don't tell me your name. He's like, my name is Luke, and his nose just busts through his eye.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, bro. I think Pinocchio could wear my favorite cold season article,
swag.
Which is a trench coat. I don't even wear them.
I was gonna say I don't think
I don't think I have a trench coat.
89's the only person I know that has one.
89 is good at wearing long long silhouette pieces of clothing, robes or trench coats or long jackets. You know what I mean? I think it's because you're a long, slender man.
I am a tall brother. I am 6'3", 6'4".
4.
It's tall. I'm tall.
You don't know how tall you are? When's the last time you guys were measured?
Exactly.
A while ago.
I mean, I've been to like the doctors a few times recently, and that's when I realized after.
You got coronavirus, dog?
Twice. No, actually, I did not. Which is it's a ridiculous thing to say because so many people have gotten it twice.
Knock on wood, bro. That's how it goes now. You don't get it once, you get it twice.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, it's some shit.
2 times a patient.
They said you're 6'10"?
No, I mean, for years, I've been 6'1.5". And finally, like, oh, 6'2". The doctor's like, yes!
Hell yeah, dude.
I've been waiting for this day.
They told me I was 6'2" last time I went for a checkup, but I think it's because I had giant spikes in my hair at the time. So I feel like you know how like they do your height and they press the thingy down? I don't think they were pressing down onto my scalp. I think it was just like a couple inches of hair that they were on top of.
There's no way we're going to get to this man's skull.
They were just like, fuck it.
It's like, congratulations.
They rounded up. They were just like 6'2". Please leave, you Frankenstein man. Yeah, they're very mean to me at my doctor's office. They don't like me very much.
I know what you mean, at least where I was at the urgent care, because I told you last time there was a kind of a bit where the guy just dilly-dally, took forever, and he's like, hey, if you want my diagnosis, like, yeah, that's what, I'm here. But this time, the guy told me, like, it might not be a laryngitis thing, it might be an allergy thing. Do you have those in the summer? And I was like, no, I know, like, you might now, like, we're gonna give you a steroid shot. And I was like, where? And he immediately was like, is that the question you're asking? I said, all right, you're right. And of course, 10 minutes later, he's putting it in my fucking ass cheek.
Hell yeah, dude. That's where it's supposed to go, dude.
I should have known they were good. And then I knew that. I was like, you didn't say because you knew. You didn't want to say anything about my butt cheeks.
I don't know the science behind it at all, but it's like as soon as you reach a certain age, they start shooting shit up your ass because they're like, that's where the needle's always supposed to have gone, but we weren't going to do that to you at like 12.
Because you're
we're just letting you know. All the needles are going in your ass for the rest of forever now. Just letting you know.
It's like we would have did it before, but we didn't want to make it seem weird.
We weren't trying to intrude.
Why? What's wrong with my arm?
Nah, bro. The ass is directly into the sick.
Oof.
Everyone knows that the ass is the direct tunnel to the sick.
Doc, I'm pretty sure I'm different. I'm pretty sure it's my arm.
Nah, I'm sorry.
Nah, Doc, I'm built different. You're built different.
Listen, Doc, I'm fucking built different, dog.
I got my sick on my arm, I swear.
Nah, bro, that Kim Jong-un nigga is fucking built different, bro. He gets to die multiple motherfucking times, apparently.
Oh, he got it in his arm, too?
Yeah, no, he got it in his... We don't know. We'll never actually know what's happening over there.
Because the last time he didn't die flat out. It wasn't that. There was no threat, right? It was just a ruse.
I don't remember what happened. I don't remember what the accusation or what the news was of that happened to him. What happened was that he was. I don't know what they said happened to him. I know why they did it, but he had faked his death. I think they said he got sick or something. And then he had faked his death, or he was dead, and his sister was going to assume power, but like some of his officials or something were like very quick to like oppose him or whatever, and then like within a week he was like back from the dead, and he was like, haha,
the Undertaker,
you traitors. It was like, I was just trying to find out which one of you guys aren't motherfucking loyal, and he found out which one of them weren't loyal and got them the fuck out of there.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then he put them in a pedigree.
Yeah, well, nah, I don't think Kim Jong-un would be I don't think he would like pro wrestling very much.
No, the pedigree is what he calls his torture facilities.
Really? You don't think North Korea would ever have WWE come over, ever? Like,
no.
Ever, really? If he asked, you think WWE will do it?
Here's the thing, pro wrestling is joyful and fun, and North Korea is not. So... It's like those old videos of like bands.
He be kicking it with Robin. What you think? Do you think Robin and Kim don't have a good time? Like, no. I don't think for the city, like a private show just for Kim.
Yeah, no.
You don't think he likes basketball?
Well, maybe.
Someone likes basketball.
Yeah, Gigi's over there talking to us right now.
I love basketball.
I mean, maybe he does like basketball, but he's not going to let his people see it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I feel that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but what do you think for him, like him and his official WWE match?
I don't know, man.
Vince will do it for the right dollar, obviously. Vince will do anything for the right dollar.
Yeah, Vince McMahon is pretty wild.
You gotta say.
That guy's pretty crazy.
Nothing. He usually makes sound.
Nope. Nothing.
We're never giving the GG the mic ever again.
So now that we're thinking, what would Kim Jong... Well, I was going to say, what would Kim Jong-un rock between those two, but we always see him in that...
Nothing, because he's dead.
Who's got? Well,
he's in a coma.
Wear that forever.
Kim Jong.
He's in a coma right now.
Basement.
He's dead.
So he's not dead.
So Kim's fall fashion.
He's currently in a coma right now, and his sister is trying to assume control again.
Medically induced?
Right.
Question mark?
We don't know.
Question mark? Hyphenated?
It could be not even a coma. He could just be taking a long nap.
He's chilling.
So nightgown is his fall fashion? Is that?
Whatever they buried North Koreans in.
Wow. Damn. Jeez.
I don't know if they bury him.
Yeah, they just like evaporate them. I don't even know how that looks. Yeah, vaporize. Damn, that's rough.
Yeah, that's.
What do you think his...
Shout out on my Koreans out there.
Well, he has that kind of weird suit that he always wears. It's not like a suit, but it's it's kind of a suit.
It's like a Bruce Lee type.
Damn near uniform from him.
Yeah, he do be wearing that shit.
He wear that shit the same every day, like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was thinking of. It's the one that goes right up to his neck, right? I'm okay, thank you.
Yeah, he like sort of looks like a priest a little bit.
That's probably what he wants.
It's like a priest, martial artist kind of.
What if like
traditional?
Oh damn, we're about to get banned.
What if Kim Jong Un was like secretly like an extremely fashionable man, and like he like the reason that like and his whole family is just like a line of like really really fabulous people, but they've just like been closeted for the entire history of like North Korea. You know what I mean? It's just like, damn, dude. My grandfather and his dad before him, you know, they really fucking want us to do this whole like communist regime thing, but I just want to dance, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, holy shit,
dude,
Kim.
they love clout, like that family. Because dude, it was either him or his father. I forget which one. I'm pretty sure it was Un. But at a point, he was the top buyer of Hennessy cognac in the world.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, so he was the number one. Like he was the one person buying the most in the world.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that
They probably have hella silk pajamas.
I'm pretty sure the depiction that they made of Kim Jong Un and Seth Rogen's The Interview was not factual whatsoever, but they made it seem like he really likes a lot of Western culture.
Wasn't there a basketball scene in that movie?
There was.
He went to school in Europe, right?
Oh yeah, that is true. I think he went to school in like London or something. Or
Yeah,
England.
undercover, like a fake name.
I think
That
he
could
would
be
like
incorrect, but
low key indulge in like American entertainment, like including sports as well.
does everyone in the world indulge in American entertainment?
In some aspects,
Music
I would like
wise,
to
big
believe
time.
so.
Yeah,
See?
we definitely lead in music, and I mean it's all black music realistically, but like
Shouts out all the
pretty
black
much all the
people.
music in the world is probably like.
Is that true? So there's nowhere.
I mean,
there's nowhere in the world that's not listening to American music. There's got to be places that are not ingesting our culture, that are not ingesting our media at all. There's got to be places.
North Korea is ingesting our media.
Yeah, but I mean other places in the world. Like there's got to be somewhere that's like does not give a fuck about our music, does not care what we're watching on TV.
At any space.
Right. Is there anywhere that's not ingesting American media?
Wherever they don't have power, I assume.
Damn.
Because I mean, they just have.
So they're not ingesting. So where they're ingesting no media.
They have instruments in the streets and stuff.
Oh my God.
It's different. They don't have to listen to the Clash.
Definitely,
I feel like I feel like that is a misconception of Americans. I feel like that is a part of our self-importance in the world. I don't think that's true at all. I think there's tons of places that don't give a fuck about what we're doing.
I think any country that can sit there and dabble in the Olympics, whether they wanted to or not, they somehow have been infiltrated by American culture.
What is there's like 170 something countries, right?
It's not every country though.
There's so many. Exactly what I was gonna say. There's a bunch of countries that don't care about the Olympics, don't care about our top 40 radio. They don't give a fuck about Christopher Nolan and his new movie or any of that shit. You know what I mean?
Well,
there's got to be.
I was more of a point of like the influence with like they might not give a fuck about like American, like definitely TV and movies. I don't think that is obviously maybe in certain areas, but not in the whole world. But our music, I think, influences a lot of music in the world. Like
I think influence, sure. I just mean like.
Are they directly listening to American artists?
Yeah.
Are they like just banging that shit right now?
Yeah, like you know how we like, it's like we listen to, okay, for example, you and me like listening to UK grime rap, right?
Yeah.
Tons of Americans don't though.
Okay.
Right. So now take that and take that same like sample size and move it to like a rural area in America. You very likely might be able to find 0 people who listen to UK grime. Now take American media, music, TV, whatever, and now take that to any country in the world. You got to be able to find a country that's just like, yeah, no, we don't care.
You think there's a nation that doesn't know Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan?
That's like the whole
I think
nation.
I think we're talking about. I think that's that's like Beatles, Michael Jackson level.
Yeah, no, but
fame.
I was saying, well, that's like I was including sports within American entertainment.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I feel you. I mean, no, yeah, for sure. I think there's tons of countries that have no idea who
And
these
no,
people
and
are.
then the fact that you just mentioned Michael Jackson.
I remember
I
watching
was
an
like, oh, you know
episode
what, yeah.
of Conan O'Brien where Conan went to, I think, like Finland or one of those countries.
Oh, yeah, we was in the NBC.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was hell.
and they treated him like a king, and they were taking like photos of him with like old Blackberries and shit, and I'm like, how dated is this video? And it was not that dated, and I was like, oh, okay, the culture is just so like pushed back, you know what I mean? Like,
There's some countries that are literally just a few years back.
dude, that's what it's like when I go to Dominican Republic. I remember last time I went to Dominican Republic, I was 16 years old, and there was like two really popular. You guys remember "Wada Got the Beatus Berry"?
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
remember that song? When I went to Dominican Republic, it was really popping over there, and then when I came back, like 3 weeks later, it was super popping here, and I was like, oh wow, DR was first on that over there. But in my experience going to Dominican Republic growing up all the time, they were super late on everything here. You know what I mean? So like in their own export, they were early, but like to stuff that's coming from other places,
It's always a
like
delay.
they're super late on
There's
that
always
shit.
a delay going both ways.
Yeah.
Like there's like certain fashion styles or brands that were coming out of Asia at the time that like the rappers they weren't quite up on, and then like and slowly but surely, like it kind of became a thing.
I feel that. You think America is still the is it still always going to be the influence on the world's culture like we think it is? I think it's kind of like, I think that the jig might be sort of up, right?
Yeah, I mean,
What you mean?
In terms of like us influencing the world in music and fashion,
You-
blah blah.
you
It's like
mentioned-
fashion comes from Europe, and
yeah, and also
You know what I
it's
mean?
cinema too. I think it's so. Well, you actually go first.
I think within music, possibly not, because there's always going to be an interesting innovation within sonics, as well as within like message. And I think within this time right now, where eyes are on the world, obviously at large because of what's going on, but there's a lot of stuff that's being concentrated within this country that people thought or had a perception of this country that was like, oh, yo, it's so good out here in America and shit. And now they're seeing like, oh, there's an exposure to like the ugly side. And now I think it's going to be more prevalent. People are going to have like an interest in that shit.
which is what I'm saying with where the jig is up. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, we're seeing that the way that our society works kind of sucks, and then like it's also being exposed where it's just like, okay, so what are you exporting? It's like this and this and this music, right? And all those music are taking influence from like different musics from the world. What movies that are being exported from America are popular right now? A bunch of these movies that end up like copying a bunch of like European art styles and like
Right.
art house shit.
Or
You know what I
just
mean?
straight up anime.
You know what I mean? Like anime is more popular in America now than it ever has been ever, and it's just like, what are we making?
Yeah, I mean, fucking.
know?
I was thinking of this too because, and I'll kind of loop back around. But you mentioned Nolan earlier, and he's a Brit, and he's been doing like a ton of like he has this whole innovative, super hyper realism thing. But it's interesting because it's also blockbustery, so I think that kind of appeals to American audiences on the grand scale because everyone loves a blockbuster. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the one. But then it's interesting because it made me think of Matt Reeves, who's coming up doing the Batman, which I'd love to talk about. But fucking, I was also thinking that I think he's like he's an American dude, but it feels more like grounded his take, which is interesting because he did a remake of Let the Right One In. It was like one of his first movies. I think his first movie was Cloverfield, actually. But it's interesting because the Let Me In isn't bad. It's like, it's an American eyes and it loses its artistic touch, which it was very, very artistic. Let the Right One In. Such a great horror film.
I feel like I always get afraid whenever like there's a you're on Twitter one day scrolling around and then you hear so and so American director remaking rich and beloved Asian movie,
Yeah.
and it's just like, what? Who asked for it
You know
other
what's
than
funny?
studios who like can make $1 billion off of it? You know what I mean?
Definitely.
You know what's funny about what like the jig is up? You know how many Americans were fucking pissed because Parasite won like everything?
Yeah, dude,
And it's just
exactly.
like, that just shows it's like, damn, it's like you aren't number one this year.
There you go.
And
we
you get
probably-
so mad.
dude.
I mean,
and,
that kind
and,
of shows
I
the
feel like,
influence dying down. It's just like, yo, and
They
it
want their
deserved
hand-
it.
they
There
want
wasn't
to
a
still
single
have their
American
hand
film
up
that even
shit.
stood up to that.
and I feel like things like say the Oscars or like the Grammys or something, they are like sometimes they're like these countries that we were just talking about and are super delayed on the curve of what's actually relevant and what's fucking cool. So like a foreign movie like Parasite can win an Oscar now, and we can be like, oh wow, look, the people are actually changing their minds about what's good. Like it's a foreign film can be the best movie of the year, where most of people I know would be like, yeah, a foreign movie could be the best movie of the year, duh.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah, and even on like
Yeah.
personal lists, they have been in the past too.
Exactly.
But it is interesting to see how Americans do approach that in a very capitalist kind of way. Because I mean, they definitely try to do it for a while to make remakes of those kind of films, and they'd be hit or miss. But then you get a movie like The Ring, which is fantastic, and as an adaptation as its own movie, they must have been like, see, it works, and then they did it so much.
They did it
as they always
15
do.
times. Yeah, word up. The thing they're gonna do, what are they remake? Taika Waititi's doing Akira. I know it's stuck in like super development hell and shit, and it's just like Taika Waititi. Okay, he's from what, New Zealand, right? And it's like, all right, but you're probably gonna use like American actors
ScarJo.
or like, you know, I don't think Taika Waititi would use ScarJo. Although he used her in Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah,
she
but
was
they were
alright in that.
German.
She had a bad accent in that movie.
yeah.
But
Good movie though.
yeah, it's just like I don't know about all these Americanized like it's like for a while I feel like we're kind of getting out of it in movies now where everything was like a remake or a sequel or a remake of something, right?
Yeah.
Like for a while, like now it's like a lot, like for example Netflix, they're just like, we don't know, like they have so many development ideas, but like, okay, so what do we do next? And they're like, okay, let's make we'll make Death Note.
Yeah,
We'll make it.
and they'll
Like,
do it.
we'll make it.
and it'll be like almost it by name, and then everything else like that's not how it happens. in
That's
the
not it
story.
at all.
What the
That's
fuck?
just not it at all.
And also, just you could tell a lot of the people just aren't enthusiastic like about a lot of these works and stuff, like the actors,
Yeah,
like, people
totally.
editing stuff, sloppy here and there,
Yep.
because it's just not a good idea.
Cash grab.
Yep.
That's kinda how-
Get
Yeah,
paid
they
and go
feel
home.
it. They feel it off rip. Like before, these actors and all these people are cast and hired directly. Like the heirs already taking out their sales because of the integrity.
Yeah.
That is like already kind of stripped away.
Definitely.
There's definitely a thing too with where they go to get it because it's popular and they don't really care about the approach. Because there's moments in again like Matt Reeves' remake of Let the Right One In. Think about that name. So if you don't know about it, it's a movie about a vampire, and she's looks like a young girl, but she's a caretaker, and then she comes to befriend this young boy. And over the course of the movie, that becomes her new friend, and ultimately, it's like, you know, with vampire stories, you have to invite them in, like, oh,
Right.
let the right one in. But it's not just that. My mom pointed out that it's also for her, because the old man who was her caretaker in the movie, she said, well, yeah, he had to be a young boy at some point, so the vampire has to know to take someone in that they trust.
Right.
And then you have the American version, which is let me in. And that's
Just
it.
that's it.
Yeah, it just caps out
Yeah.
at like, I'm a vampire, you know.
I think sometimes like it's the fault of, it's like we always say when we go into a movie, we're like, oh, we love it when a director doesn't treat us like a fucking idiot or whatever. And it's just like, so who is making these people treat us like idiots? You know what I mean? Because like it seems like in all these other pieces of media around the world, they get to treat their audience like they're smart.
Oh, yeah.
Where is it happening here where we're like, no, slow it down for them, they might not get
Big,
it, you know what I mean?
flashy explosions.
Exactly. It's like, damn, bro.
It's a bunch of people in suits that got their money away from that creative process.
Yeah, they don't care about it.
But they're the ones that are investing. Like they're not really artists. They're just investors.
They just want to keep it as safe as possible.
And as long as it's good enough for them to process and digest, because they haven't sat there and immersed themselves as much as like fans, and nonetheless the creatives behind the art that people are fans of.
Yeah.
Kind of like a restaurant playlist where you'll have, hell, look at the Suicide Squad soundtrack, where you get a song from like every era. and it's like, hey, we'll snag someone. But it always keeps it in a realm where it's like, yeah, everyone's gonna be having a chill time, you know.
Yo, so going back to when you were talking about the vampires.
Oh,
I got a good drinking game. Speaking of vampires,
So
What?
every time Robert Pattinson sparkles in the new Batman, he takes a shot.
Yo, it's gonna be 0 shots in that movie. I don't think anything's gonna sparkle in
You
that
don't think
movie.
he's gonna? But no, like he's gonna sparkle throughout the whole movie every time the sun's on him.
Listen, that's not gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen in that movie? Darkness and despair.
fuck yeah, dude.
There's gonna be nothing that sparkles or glitters in that movie at all. It's
will
gonna
not
make us.
smirk.
That's gonna be like, okay, so if you haven't seen Joker yet, Joker makes you feel like incredibly sad and upset. This one's gonna make us feel like morbid
Yeah, dude.
and like angry.
I remember like a year ago, maybe. Remember they had said this. It might have even been Robert himself. Was like, this version of Batman will not be sanitized. I was like, oh, whoa, man, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
And the trailer came out. I know, right, dude?
yeah, that trailer looked dirty as fuck.
Yo, that combo, that.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
for real.
I get what he's saying. Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't.
That's how it is in the game. The game looked great too. Arkham Knights, that shit looked fire.
Yeah, oh, Gotham
Oh,
Knights.
that's
Gotham
right.
Knights.
Yeah.
That came out. I forgot about that.
Hell yeah, that shit's
What's
gonna be
coming
good. Gotham Knights, the Suicide Squad game. But yeah, the Batman trailer is just. It's fucking good.
Yeah,
I watched
dude.
it like a couple times right in a row, and I was just like, "Damn, this." I don't like. Reed, you know this. I say it all the time, but I'm such a
Absolutely.
gullible like movie watcher. Like when I'm in a theater, like you can show me something cool, and I'll be like, "Cool." Like I'll analyze it and critique it after I'm home. But when I'm
Right.
there, and the same thing for trailer. Like when I'm watching a trailer for the first time, I'm like. Okay, you got me. You can show me anything.
Yeah.
You got me. Like first time you see Paul Dano say like in his little Riddler spooky mask. I wasn't even sure. Like I knew Riddler was the villain, but I wasn't sure that was the Riddler. We never seen the Riddler be spooky before.
No, he looks like a
The
murderer.
Riddler looks like a fucking psychopath, bro. Like he looks taped up and shit. It's fucking
Yeah,
crazy, dude.
And it's the little stuff too that I liked. Like there's a bit where they're at some kind of event, I think a funeral, and you see Robert Pattinson there in like Bruce Wayne gear, but he has like a slight smudge of the eyeliner from the night before. It's
I
just-
think that also might be just like no sleep. It looks like this Bruce Wayne hasn't slept in a year, bro. Like,
Yeah.
They said this is year 2 Batman.
that's nice. That's good grounds.
Yeah, and then they're gonna do a spin-off called Gotham PD on HBO, which is about year 1 Batman. So it's all about like
Directly connected?
directly connected.
Oh,
It's a
word.
spin-off of the movie, and it's gonna be about Gotham and the police department dealing with like this new vigilante and them being unsettled by his appearance and shit. So
Dude,
I think
yeah.
it's gonna be very similar to like I don't think we're gonna see Batman in the show.
Interesting. It's going to be all
I
about the
think
police
it's gonna be
department.
about the police dealing with like a spooky guy pulling up.
That's how he is, dude. And I like where they're going with it. Because it's a great direction and a really daunting story. But I trust in Matt too. You know, when he first started out with Cloverfield, Let Me In, things like that. And it's still with what he did later. It was a spectacle kind of thing, but not like Nolan. Like I watched Dawn of the Planets of the Apes with you earlier this year.
That shit was good.
Yeah, and it's cool and it's exciting, but it's also really emotional and not the it's sad kind of ways. It just like hits your heart for like the experience of what people go through, which was impressive with it being, oh wow, I'm connecting to these apes.
Yeah.
But can't wait for it to be like, oh, I feel you, Batman.
Yeah, that's a very fucking good point. That's a very fucking good point. You guys think we're gonna get more than one Robert Pattinson Batman movie? Are we supposed to get more than one?
It depends.
I don't know.
Because I think this is because technically the DCEU, like the DCE Extended Universe, or I don't know what that E stands for. I think it's what that is, but it's like I think that deals with the Justice League, like Man of Steel, Superman, and Batman versus Superman, like Ben Affleck Batman, right? I think the Robert Pattinson Batman, I'm pretty sure Matt Reeves said that it takes place on a different Earth. But I don't think it's Earth 2. So I think it's a different Earth. I don't think it's our main one.
Okay.
But the confirmation of multiple Batmans in the fucking Flash movie confirms that this Batman could be a part of that universe too. They're like confirming the multiverse like little by little. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
Yeah.
they're connecting Ben Affleck Batman with the Flash with Michael Keaton Batman from 1989.
I don't know if Michael Keaton's going to be Bruce though. Isn't he? Is it potentially going to be Thomas Wayne?
He's Batman.
Oh, okay.
The concept art came out on the fandom of the Flash. Hold on, we'll put it up in post. We'll put the concept art up right now, but I'll try and find it for you really quick. It's like literally, it's like he went back in time in the middle of Batman, like doing something, and like stopped him in the middle of doing some shit. Here it is right here.
So I'm trying to see Michael Keaton like kick it with Batman Beyond.
Oh wow!
So that is literally like, that's
exciting.
That's our boy. That's the Keat. That's the Keaton right there. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be doing some wild shit. It's interesting because I was talking about this the other day. Like Marvel's kind of like locked into. They're not locked into anything. They can do whatever the fuck they want, but they're kind of locked into like their little story that they've been telling for a while now, right? Which is cool. I love that story.
Got a little story for a while.
It's a good story, right? But DC, I think since they fucked up so bad, they're just like, okay, I guess we'll just fucking do whatever then. I guess we'll just make we'll have 2 Jokers and 3 Batmans and 5 Flashes, and who fucking cares?
Yeah.
As long as we're making some sort of money.
I mean, so like going back to the original question, will they make another Robert Pattinson Batman? I think it could happen. Obviously, depends on how well this does and how it's received. And as long as someone comes up to them with a good enough story for Robert Pattinson Batman, in this universe, which I'm sure, depending on how the movie goes, is going to be possible.
I forget his name, but that's what he said. That's like what he said. The direction that DC was moving in with their movies, they were just like, we're not pinned down to anything. He was like, if a director can come to us with a good pitch, then we'll do the pitch.
Yeah, exactly. So the movie is successful, which I'm sure it's going to be successful.
It's going to be successful.
So and if it's successful and has great reviews, then obviously I think why not use him again? It's money, and obviously he's going to be like, it's money,
dude. It's going to be so good. I watched it. It actually immediately when watching it, I was reminded of being like an 8th grader or even 7th grader, I think, at this point, when the Dark Knight trailer came out.
For real.
And like I like, and that like, even though I try to avoid it, I do definitely, like, when I get a good trailer, we'll be smoking and like, hey, new friends, watch this one, and it's sick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But this is like fucking every day I've woken up and watched the Batman trailer and just got into it. It's fucking, dude.
It's so good, bro.
It's so good.
As cheesy as a role, or like, not really cheesy, but like it can be kind of cheesy being Batman. It's still like a very legendary role, and like they don't let, like, even though it's been played many times by many people, they don't let anyone play it. You got to be like,
bro.
Yeah.
Getting cast for
Batman.
Listen, I think for DC, getting cast as any of the trinity of the 3 DC characters, Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, I think is probably a bigger deal than being cast as any Marvel superhero.
I don't know. Spider-Man's pretty.
Yeah, I was about to say
Spider-Man's pretty lit.
Spider-Man is like the one.
That's what I'm saying. Spider-Man's the one. Yeah.
Spider-Man is like the one.
And then it goes to those 3.
Right?
I think it'll be Spider-Man.
But like getting cast as a Batman or Superman, like, okay, like, hear me out here. Like, you're casting a young person for the role of a Spider-Man, right? To cast like a Batman, Wonder Woman, or like a Superman. That's like, you have to look like this motherfucking character. Like, you're not gonna be wearing a mask or nothing. Like, you have to have the jawline. You gotta talk like him. That's why I'm so glad that Ben Affleck is coming back, because that motherfucker looks like Batman, bro.
He's like a TAS Batman.
He looks like Batman, bro.
It's gotten to a point where playing a Batman role is almost as significant as playing a non-fictional character.
Word up.
So I'd like to see like
it's like Daniel Day-Lewis playing Lincoln.
Exactly.
That's fucking crazy.
Well, Batman's fictional.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cameron. Dude, it's like Santa Claus to you, just quick.
Not fictional anymore. And that's the thing. I like Nolan a lot. But he does have this feeling of when you're watching movies, like, oh, it's a movie. You guys know in the last Dark Knight Rises, there were some shots where punched him and like it would just float back in the air. This Batman,
air punch.
I remember saying dude, airy. But I said to Machete earlier, I was like, I haven't really counted the punches. I think it's like 8 or something. And then I watched the trailer again, just that part, and I took my headphones off. It's like 12, Machete, 12 times.
Oh yeah, dude. Batman gets the job done. That's the interesting thing about it being year 2 to me, because like, okay, year 1 Batman, right? Like, he's still like a little shy, not shy, but it's like he doesn't really know who the fuck he is yet. Year 2 Batman, knows what he's doing, but has no restraints yet. So he's not killing people, but he doesn't give a fuck about what he's doing to them. You know what I mean? At all. He's like, I want answers. Like, I think, what do they call it during fandom? They called it Bruce Wayne is still trying out the Gotham experiment, which is him seeing, this is the first time he's even attempting to see if something could change Gotham. If there can be anything that gets done that can change Gotham City.
Right,
so this is it's the whole point.
Fucked all the time. I always forget they say that in the beginning, like, hey, this is Gotham. Gotham is fucked.
Gotham is bad. Which is I don't think you haven't seen Joker yet, right?
No, not yet.
Yeah, right, so we won't spoil that yet. Oh, you haven't? Yeah. No. See Joker. It's pretty good. You get to see Gotham
Check
City.
it out, guys.
Oh yeah, dude.
Wait, yo, which came first? The superhero or the mass group of supervillains? Because I got to think about when a superhero is just dealing with whatever he thought his like crime was with regular people, and then all of a sudden, holy shit, y'all got powers?
Yeah, I feel you.
Committing crimes too?
I feel you. So who say? Damn, that's like a chicken and an egg scenario.
Like that's a
bro.
real like, because I'm thinking about like the shock to have someone. Like, I'm thinking like a Spider-Man per se, and he doesn't know about like supervillains yet. He's like, oh shit, I'm just learning my powers. All right, cool. I'm gonna deal with muggers and bike thieves and shit.
I think it's like an egg chicken.
And
egg
then all of a sudden, he just gets like acid on his fucking like outfit. Like, yo, what the fuck, Scorpion? What the fuck is that shit?
Yeah, I feel you.
So I mean, you could even go deeper than that. Like, you could go right back to like good versus evil. Like, what came first? You know, good or evil?
Well, they also kind of mention it as a good one in what's it called? Civil War. Vision, I think, says it. It's like, yeah, I mean, we started to do a lot of good shit. It just invited a lot of evil shit from the universe.
Yep.
They're like, oh, there's a challenge there.
Like, imagine like just witnessing the first murder.
Oh, I don't like you saying that.
Yo,
Yeah, I gotta do something about that. Yeah, I feel you.
Witness
they
the
said,
first
oh shit,
murder.
them niggas getting in over there.
I feel like
they just started fighting. Also, oh, we stabbed him.
You say witnessing the first murder, I imagine it like, at first, like, oh no, someone's got shot in the street, but really it's more like just a caveman, like, ah.
Yeah, nah, someone got bludgeoned or impaled
I'm sure. I mean,
or gnawed.
technically,
I don't know that.
depends how deep, because like technically that's just killing. That's not really murder. It doesn't become murder till there's like law in society and all that stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, I think in the Bible, the first murder was Cain. Cain killed Abel.
Yeah, that's what.
Those were the first. Was the first children. So Adam and Eve had Cain and Abel, and Cain murdered Abel out of jealousy. So I think that was murder.
So Adam and Eve just put up like,
But-
yo, you could do that? What the hell?
Because killing something, I think, killing something is just like I squashed it. Like I accidentally stepped on an ant.
Or
I killed
hunting.
it. I think there's a fly in my room. I want it dead. Now I'm murdering this fly. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's like premeditated, son. You know, it's a little different.
Murder, I've definitely like.
So is hunting murder?
Some folks.
Hunting is absolutely murder.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
1,000,000%.
Okay.
You're going out there going like, I'm gonna kill some shit, and then you kill it.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Love
much how
all my
murder
buddies,
works.
but yeah, let's get that
Farms,
straight.
essentially
Hunting is
concentration camps.
murder.
What was that?
Farms, essentially concentration camps.
Oh yeah, dude.
Ground beef.
Well, like the
Me and 89 both ate giant bacon cheeseburgers before coming
It
here.
was delicious.
Like literally giant greasy bacon cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I was about to say this is not the vegan podcast.
Not
man.
whatsoever.
You just got a giant smoker box that we're about to go.
Oh yeah, we're gonna roast a goat.
Alligator.
dude, it's like 3 meat eaters and someone who once a
It's
year is like,
carnivore slave trade.
I'm a vegetarian kind of. Carnivore slave trade.
Yo, can we get gator? Put in the
Yo, we can get whatever we want, baby.
I don't think we're allowed to eat gator up here.
No.
I feel like it's probably illegal to eat a gator in New Jersey.
Can we get?
Right.
Is it illegal to get?
It's
gator
illegal to
shit?
like have a turtle as a pet.
Really?
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like it's definitely illegal to eat and cook an alligator in your backyard.
That's murder, right?
Nah, it would be dead already.
Nah, that's just dope.
Oh, that's just
That shit
dope.
is dope.
That shit is dope.
It's like, what you up to on this Saturday? Be like, I'm just fucking rotisserie in this
That's
motherfucking
just,
gator.
that's just everyday
We
shit.
got a
to be honest.
gator roast, yo.
I got a gator. I got a gator in my
roast.
fucking rotisserie,
Wait.
bitch.
Hang
I'm
on.
about to smoke a gator.
And we could decide if we'll keep this on the air or off the air. But Gator Roast T-shirts from Psyched.
Terrible idea. Scrap it.
So we're gonna have to
Gator
stop the podcast to murder Reed.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
Like, if you were on Shark Tank, they would fucking roast your ass. Pun intended.
Yo, Mark Cuban would be like, "You're fucking stupid."
Wait,
Like, what do you
button.
do?
The
They would
white
press
lady
the
would be
button
like,
and
"You
roast
fucking
you."
suck." Gator roast. What's the context?
What is Shark Tank? I don't know if I know that show.
You know what Shark Tank is?
Yeah, I
It's
said
a show where you
89. You explain Shark Tank.
Wait,
all
real
right, there's
quick, before you explain it, we literally watched like every episode of Shark Tank in my business class, like as lessons.
wow.
Like whenever she didn't feel like teaching.
I was about to say that's not very good teaching at all.
No.
At all.
But like when you know those days when the teacher
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
really
I feel
feel
you.
like we watched like every episode of Shark
89.
Tank.
Tell them who Shark Tank. Tell them what Shark Tank is.
Shark Tank is a program where you have a panel of 3 judges, right?
Now there's like
It's 3.
There's like 4.
they're not really judges. They're
Well, no.
investors.
They'll build, but they still kind of give them notes and stuff.
They're
It's
pretty
5 of
much
them,
it's
I
reality TV, so they're judges, but
and then you
they're
got the people
investors.
come in and they pitch these inventions, innovations, whatever have you, and the panel they will like decide if they like it and they could possibly invest and buy in to this person's invention, company, whatever have you, and yeah.
So people pull up will be like, "Yeah, this is my new product called the fucking
The
Flex
Gator
Seal.
Roaster.
This is the Flex Seal. If you got an asshole that you want closed, you put some Flex Seal on it, and it'll close your asshole forever."
What's something that's
and
gonna-
then, and then the investors go, I'll give you $300,000 for it.
10%.
For a percentage.
Out for 10% for 50% of the company.
But it's funny because they can fight with each other and like literally they'll get like sometimes they'll team up and like they'll make a deal, but sometimes they'll be sneaky, be like, no. If you don't accept my deal right now and you even listen to their deal, I'm not going to give you my deal anymore.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
Yo.
so funny.
Is there a product on there that we may know now? Because I know you've
yes,
seen a lot of
Flex Seal, one of
episodes.
them?
I know there's a lot of products I know that have made it and gone really successful.
what?
I feel
can't
like
think
the
of anything
product,
at the top of my
they're
head,
not,
but I know there has been.
They're not the type of successful that you are imagining. Like, they're not everyday use, right?
Yeah.
But they are like, you will find them like at like an end caddy, like the end of something, at end of an aisle, like a Target or something.
So some of these products have made it to shows. Like,
Oh,
and-
absolutely.
and
Yeah,
actual-
No, some of them
Okay.
have, they're pretty successful.
Dude,
a lot
there's
of them,
Word.
like-
people make money on Shark Tank.
I'm sure, but I was just thinking, like, I wonder what's something that we may have in the crib.
You know, the thing about Shark Tank, honestly, or any show like that, it's like what you're really like going onto the show. Like, if you have, for example, like American Idol or America's Got Talent, if you really are a great magician or you have a great invention for Shark Tank, you know you got it. Like, if you know you can sing, you know you can sing. If you know you have an invention where you're like, I don't know, like, not like you're kidding yourself, this could be good. You're like, oh no, this is very useful and I can make a lot of money off of this.
Yeah.
It's like you kind of know already, but you're using that as like your platform of like, maybe I can fast track it really quick.
Oh, yeah, when
you know
you're
what I
on a
mean?
TV show.
Like, exactly. He was like, I'm on TV.
You're on
maybe I could-
NBC, CNBC.
Shark Tank is on CNBC.
It's in like reruns.
Oh. I think if I was on
weird late night stuff.
American Idol, I would see everyone up there and just be the one who's like, I can't do it. Even though I'm sure that's most of them, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to read the list of, I just Googled famous Shark Tank products.
Thank
I'm not
you.
going to say what they
Nice.
are. I'm just going to read them.
Let's do it.
We got number 1 on the list is Scrubby Daddy.
Oh yeah, the Scrubby Daddy is 100% the most popular.
What's the Scrubby Daddy?
The Scrubby Daddy is like the fucking shower
Yeah.
caddy.
Oh, right?
I am
yeah.
familiar with that.
I remember that shit.
Wicked,
Cool.
Wicked Good Cupcakes. I have seen like their shop.
I'm
like
familiar with
mentioned.
Wicked
Yeah.
Wicked good.
That one is
Squatty Potty. I'm sure.
I know the squatty potty.
What's the
Alright.
Squatty Potty?
Squatty potty is the thing that you put your feet up on when you're on the toilet to kind of like push your knees up to, because you know.
Shit better?
Oh, yeah. I love squatty potties. They work.
Yes, they
You've
do.
used the Squatty Potty?
I've used
Danny's
the
got
squatty
one.
potty.
I was at his house where he's a little drunk, a little high, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, and he had a squatty potty.
Wait, so
Yo, it's genius.
Yo.
Like, all it is like you could pretty much just make a block that
Yeah.
you can just put your feet on, and you got a squatty potty.
Yeah.
But
Yo,
and
how-
that man sold that block.
how serious does IBS get, bro? That you need like a Squatty Potty, bro?
What's
Like
Nah,
irritable bowel syndrome,
it's-
bro. Like how much of the shit's not coming out that you gotta like?
maybe you
Nah, yo,
you,
real
need
talk.
you need to squat up with your
Nah,
pod.
yo, because I remember like watching a pitch from the person that ended up making that, and they were talking about Japan and how like some of those toilets that they got like there's no seats, like there's like just in the floor, and so essentially it's the same concept except you still get to sit down.
I feel like Japan has a very serious advantage on bathroom technology compared to the rest of the world.
Well, I mean,
Like Japan's
about
bathroom
their
tech.
business.
Japan's bathroom tech is really high up.
we're like
there,
one of the only
you know what I'm
countries
saying?
that uses toilet paper regularly, right? Doesn't everyone else?
We haven't even advanced. We haven't even advanced as a majority to wipes yet, bro. You know what I'm
Does everyone
saying?
else use what?
Bidets,
Yeah, I was about to say. I was
Nah, I
like,
don't think
fucking
everyone else
awesome.
uses bidets. Actually, I feel like a lot of countries actually have terrible plumbing.
Oh yeah.
Like any time I went to DR, there was just no plumbing.
Oh yeah, I don't
at all.
want that. I don't want that India bidet. No offense.
What is
What's
it?
the India bidet, dude?
Oh no,
What?
it's the water out there is pretty nasty.
Oh, dude.
okay.
Oh my God, bro. I cannot dox. No, I cannot do this. Never mind. I'm not gonna tell the story.
No, you can't.
That's a bad story. I'm
Tell
not
us
even gonna
after.
do it. I'm just actually not gonna tell the
Oh,
story.
okay.
It's so bad.
I know the
See, this
story.
is why I have
He
to
can't
laugh
tell the
so
story.
Oh, okay, that's
He
fair.
shouldn't.
So mean.
I hope y'all.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, that's my back.
Really?
Damn.
It's because I'm not leaning back. I'm moving this shit forward.
Oh man, yo, Cameron's going to break apart.
You guys been listening to any good music lately?
What have I been listening to a lot of lately? I'll think on that.
You?
Just nothing but coochie songs.
Oh yeah, 89's into the Y and J, right? That's his name.
Why? Yeah, as the letter Y, the letter N,
Space.
J, A Y.
Yeah, J-A-Y. He has what 89 has deemed the Coochie Saga. And there's like, let's see if we can name all of them off the top of our heads. It's Coochie.
There's Coochie.
There's Coochie Man.
There's Coochie Scout.
I was gonna say Coochie Man. Is there an order?
Well, if you want to go order, then there's Coochie Land. If you're going off the actual track list.
I think Coochie came out first.
Yeah, Coochie did come out first.
Yeah, so
yeah, all right.
chronologically.
So we got Coochie, we got Coochie Land, we got Coochie Scout.
Okay.
We got Thitty Man, if you like for the titty people.
You pronounce the TH in Thitty in
Thitty,
Thitty.
man. I'm a
It's
Thitty,
like a soft Thitty.
It's spelled that way.
Because 89 says Thitty.
Thitty.
But I think it's Thitty.
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 Yeah. There's Thitty Man, there's Coochie Scouts, Coochie Scout Part 2. And pretty much.
Oh, Coochie Vibes.
And Coochie
Coochie
Vibes.
Vibes. New release. New release. Coochie Vibes.
They're essentially all like literally the exact same song. Like not even exaggerating.
Same flow.
It's the same
part.
motherfucking song. Like
Entertaining
6 or
as
7
hell.
times.
Some of them have the same lines, but
Hey
you know,
man, if it's working, don't change it.
I think he's using the
yo.
formula to the max for sure.
good for him.
I'm the Coochie Man. All right. Anyway,
Make that Coochie smile.
I've sorry, I'm trying to say with Dorito mouth.
I've been listening to, you guys know, I've been listening to a lot of hardcore this week.
Yeah. I
Oh
was
yeah,
gonna say,
you have.
I left your house Wednesday night and you were playing Code Orange, and then afterwards you're like, "Hey, Reed, this is Basement. It is now Monday. I have not stopped listening to Basement."
Hell yeah, dude. It's a very, very good band. They're good. They make good tunes. I listen to Basement and Turnstile and fucking
Code Orange.
Code Orange a lot.
Nah, that Code Orange live show you were showing us.
Shit was crazy, right?
Yo, when he was just like, you know who the fuck we are.
Yeah, bro.
And then that shit just got nuts.
I was actually thinking about that. I was playing drums in Cameron's room this morning or this afternoon, and I was like playing the drums and like busting the craziest sweat that I bust in so long because you sweat so much when you play drums. And the dude from Code Orange like drums, and I don't think he does anymore, but he used to drum and do vocals for so long, for years. So he like scream and sing and do drums, and I'm just like, yo, you have got to be tired after a show, man. Like I'd be dead after a rap show. I can't imagine playing drums and screaming at like a Philly, at like This Is Hardcore in Philly or something. Like what the fuck, dude?
It's crazy physical.
And they, a lot of I don't know if Code Orange is a straight edge band, but a lot of these bands don't even fucking smoke and drink and shit.
No.
So like they just be doing that, and then after just go home and go to sleep. It's like,
Yeah.
no, go you smoke a blunt, bro. Come
You're telling
on.
me you don't
Even
smoke
athletes,
after
athletes be hitting the blunt.
Yeah,
or
bro.
drink the alcohol.
Everyone knows that afterward you got to smoke and then start to fall asleep mid-scythe and be like, "All right, good night, guys."
Reed, I feel like that's just you, dude.
Nah, I don't think so.
I tweeted the other day, I'm having a big problem lately where I'll like roll up my like, okay, this is my good night blunt, and I'll smoke half of it, and then when I wake up in the morning, I'll have a whole half of a blunt left, and then like suddenly like I just smoked the entire
Yo,
blunt.
speaking of blunts, you got a rap?
I don't think I do actually. I think we're out. I think we rolled the Dutch and the shit.
I have my pen.
I got papers.
So,
Yeah, roll up a joint. We'll hit the.
Yo, roll it up in that stupid fucking pen. Roll it up in the pen.
Yeah, roll a joint up in the pen, bro.
He has the pen. Roll it up.
Yo, I was talking to one of like the young high school fucking coworkers at the room, and like, yo, imagine having a pen, like a weed pen in high school, guys. Imagine being able to do that in fucking high school. I could never imagine.
I mean, I had the trippy stick in high school.
The trippy stick was combusting flower weed.
Oh yeah, I know, but like that shit helped for like the time being.
Oh, totally. But like, imagine just being able to blow weed vapor, bro.
Oh yeah, no. If I mean, fuck, all this shit exists and they can even be in school right now.
I would have been so much worse off.
Yeah, totally. It's so accessible.
I
mean, same shit with the fucking. I mean, we're talking about with that. We know how it is with Juuls. Like, imagine 14-year-old kids with those things.
Yeah, but Juuls a fucking little nicotine head high, whatever. We were all smoking bogeys. Imagine being stoned as fuck all day long off that wax pen.
Yeah.
Just like you don't even have to. The boldness, because we would walk into school smelling like straight weed off the fucking Cyph from outside or whatever. Any class that I'd sit in the back of the classroom would be my own personal vape box. I'd be back there just, sick.
This guy can't just do a fucking cloud.
Yeah, bro, I probably would be puffing clouds all day.
Yeah, bro, it'd be chucking clouds in fucking biology, bro.
The camera.
You guys are just coughing into the mics right now.
I was right. I tried to do one of these.
Nah, bro, it's not from the vape, just Corona.
That's just me like cutting study hall. It's like, yo, screw study hall.
Yeah,
just just go behind the science wing.
Bro, I wouldn't even eat lunch ever. I'd just go and smoke my weed pen every day at school. I'd be like, yo, Angel, you trying to meet up at lunch? Like, no, I gotta fucking get high for 42 minutes straight so I could fucking enjoy the rest of the day.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that chicken patty to go.
That's right.
Miss Cafeteria lady.
Did you guys eat cafeteria food all through school, or did you buy? Did you buy, or did you bring food from home?
I mostly brought, but I would buy here and there.
I got reduced lunch.
Nice.
I was copping school lunches, not reduced, but still copping school lunches the same until senior year.
Dude,
I was copping regular school lunches until junior year, and my mom was like, I finessed the system. We got reduced lunch now. And I was like, let's go, baby. I got money for cookies now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was I got cookies and Snapple money now, bitch. What's up, bro?
That was nice when I started
Spunkmeyer.
I would mow my lawn.
Free Co Spunkmeyer.
What?
Otis Spunkmeyer cookies.
Oh, is that the cookies that you guys?
That was the brand that we had.
I never knew that.
Yeah, like the soft joints, even the M&M cookie joints.
Did you know that after we left Rahway High School, they like Michelle Obama did that Michelle Obama thing?
Yeah.
And all the chicken patty buns got replaced by wheat buns.
Bro, it was my senior year.
Oh, you were still in high school when it happened?
Senior year.
That sucks, dude.
So sweet potato fries, and they weren't waiting room sweet potato fries. Those are the only sweet potato fries I could eat.
They gave them Ore-Ida joints,
bro,
not even.
terrible.
Gross, dude.
Yeah, it was all not 7. It was like wheat buns, stuff like that.
Yeah, if it was 7 grain, it would be fine.
Nah, it was
just flavor.
Yeah, it was
too
just
much
like
flavor.
Listen, I love you, Michelle Obama, but I'm 16 and you not about to fuck with my motherfucking one meal a day at this prison, bitch.
Yo,
did I just call the former first lady a bitch?
You did
a little bit.
I think I take that back.
You were very passionate.
It was very sexy.
She didn't mean that.
Yeah, I really like those cheesesteaks, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that was one of my favorite things in high school, and also what were your other favorites of you okay 89? Oh my god!
By the end of high school, I was
lift your brim a little bit so you can see the eyes.
By the end of high school, I was pretty over the whole school lunch thing. I kind of got grossed out by all of it, so I was really into buying a cold sandwich and just spreading some mayo on that shit. And I'm like, this is a sandwich.
We had a pretty
just a sandwich.
We had a pretty legit sub and rap station at my school.
Yeah, we didn't have that, Cam.
Rap station?
Is this gonna be a running gag on the podcast where you tell us about AIT and Magnet the whole time, bro?
Sorry.
That was the theater one, right?
No.
Do you guys have an escalator in your school too?
No, there's elevators everywhere.
I like the cold lunch one.
You use your elevators?
Our elevators.
Oh yeah.
You had to be in a fucking in a wheelchair to use our elevator in school.
I would get lucky. I had a few friends who got hurt. I was like, I can help you.
The luck you have.
Yo, that's some shit I haven't thought about in a while. When your boy's in crutches, yo, and
Oh, you
you're
need
just
help
like,
when you got to carry his books.
yeah, bro, you got to leave class like 10 minutes early to get to the next one. Like, yo, I can help you with that if you need. I can carry your books for you, dog. I can carry your books for you, and then you're good, bro.
And then he tries to make a pass on you in the elevator. You're like, oh, come on, it's 2 floors. What are you going to do?
You keep talking about personal experiences that have never happened to
not
any of
talking
us.
about personal.
It's just things that have happened to you,
Sorry, man.
not things that have happened to us.
I was going to say, first of all, fuck you. That's awesome. It's so funny. That's so funny. But I liked, Roe had a good little cold lunch station that I definitely agree. Like the hot one by the point, I'm like, it's not middle school. There's no grandiose here. But you go to the cold one, like, hey, you can get a Snapple, maybe a cookie with your nice sandwich. And it was good. It was a good deal.
Hell yeah.
Nacho twisters.
Nacho.
The Fritos?
The little spiral joints. It was like, they were kind of like Fritos, but they were a whole different brand. Don't worry about it. I'm going to show you the tier list later.
Yo, nacho twisters,
Yeah,
bro?
nacho twisters.
Yeah, quick, what is it? It's an hour in. Pull up a picture of the nacho twisters. Boy, those sure look delicious.
Nacho twisters, fucking gross.
And there's discussion.
I hate Angel hates nacho twisters.
Reed loves
Big ass banner.
Yo, I don't know. What was your guys' like post school? We stopping at the store real quick. If you had like $2 on you, what was you picking up? You know,
Buying that Deal's Lucky 6-pack of honey buns for $1.
okay, so you're in high school era. I don't know why I was thinking like elementary school for some reason. I feel like $2 wouldn't do much for us in high school. But continue though. I remember nacho twisters now. Okay, you're ruining it now. Anyway. Fuck.
Twister.
Shit, I remember. I like nacho
buns.
twisters actually. Fuck, 6 honey buns for $1. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, a box of honey buns for $1.
Freshlies, baby, freshlies.
And then with that other $1, you have to decide. It's like, shit, am I getting a drink?
Am I getting
more food?
A warm. If we were going at deals, it's like, am I getting a warm 3-liter fruit punch? Am I getting a warm like 2-liter of
soda.
Arizona, like that hasn't been refrigerated in a year?
That is something that first came to mind. I think the snack would vary because sometimes I'd want to get like something heavier, but usually I was chilling on something like a candy bar. But I definitely had to get an Arizona can. That was just unquestioned.
Yeah, Arizona is life, bro. Or it was life. I don't really drink that much Arizona anymore. Shit kind of sweet, but it's tea. I remember one time I was at Miss Kim's, the convenience store across from the bar we all work at, and I was like, I had like an Arizona fruit punch and like a Kit Kat or some shit and some wrap, and she was like, "That's all you need?" I was like, "Yeah, I know, Miss Kim, a lot of sugar," and she went, "Oh, Arizona, not even that sugar." I was like, I don't think that's true. But like the fact that you're like an elderly like convenience store lady, I'm like, good looks. Like, this is some healthy ass tea juice.
She's such an enabler.
Yeah, dude. She's like, not even that sugar.
She was like, just one blunt wrap today? All right, let me get 2.
Yeah, dude.
Miss Kim forces me to buy extra shit all the time. She's like, go get another one.
Yep.
She's like, I can do that. I'm like, all right, Miss Kim.
Yeah, and then you think about it, like, it's not that much more. It's a nice snack.
That's what she says. She's like, go get another one, not much more. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
You just want to move your inventory.
She's doing a good job,
lady.
Dude. She's a businesswoman, bro. She knows what she's doing.
Finesse her.
I'm trying to think of what I just thought of thereafter because we were saying about like, oh yeah, the juice. Oh yeah, because Tariq had been there, and when he was starting to work, he came back from the Miss Kim's with like a honey bun in Arizona, and I was like, word, totally get whatever you want, but just know sometimes when you're working, it'll catch up to you, so make sure you get a nice healthy something and drink good water. He's like, oh yeah, of course, like word. And I looked more at his food, like, looks pretty good right now, though. And I think for the next 2 months, every shift, I would get like a honey bun in Arizona, dude. It was fucking delicious.
The word snack to me has zero connotation in health. There's no. Did you just clap, Reed?
I heard snack.
What the fuck, dude?
It was a combination of my happiness at hearing the word snack now and remembering when Cameron brought snacks earlier, even though we're eating them now.
No more weed for Reed, bro. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God. But yeah, dude, snacks are not supposed to be healthy in my eyes. Snacks are supposed to be fucking snacks. You're snacking on them. It's fucking gross. So let me get fucking sugar and fucking salt, bitch.
I'm eating assorted fruits.
Well, yeah, that's why they separate them. And they always
Fruits are fruits. Fruits is not a snack. You eating some fruit right now. It's like you having a snack.
Some grapes.
Well, that's why they always say healthy snack. They always say healthy snack.
Trickery.
Any snack that is good for you has an adjective before it. Okay.
It's like a diet.
If you just say snack, I'm like, oh, so you eating some fucking Fritos?
Yeah.
Like you got some Hershey Kisses or something.
So you've come home from
such a hood rat. You're talking about just
you got Nerds Rope, a Twix bar or something.
Ooh, is that the mystery airheads?
Let me get some.
Oh, you got the mystery white airheads.
Let me get airheads. Ooh, let me get a little fruit by the foot. All right, enough of that. I don't even know what characters those were. Those wild.
They were. I felt like I had to give them those snacks though. It was like,
let me get that little fruit by the foot.
Yeah. Fucking Okay, so let's say
break me off a piece of that Kit Kat.
Enough.
Break me off a piece of that yet bar. I'm sorry.
We said enough.
I set them up for that, so I take full responsibility.
So it's Wednesday afternoon in high school. You come home. You know the weekend's not coming up, so you're still in the work zone, but you're not doing so much. What's your perfect? It's raining outside snack.
Pussy.
Nice.
Play the coochie song.
And notice how I ain't said it's a healthy snack. I like them thick, baby.
That's just silly.
Oh yeah, I like them. Like I said before, patent sugar and salt.
What are those ingredients for?
Pussy. Sorry, guys.
That's what I said.
No, I don't know. What's some soup?
You snacking on some soup?
Yeah,
snacking on some soup.
Is soup not a snack? I guess if cherries aren't a snack. Yo, cherries are the worst snack in the world. 89, tell me why cherries are the worst snack in the world.
They contain a chemical called sorbitol that makes you fart.
How do you know about this chemical, 89?
I was farting like a motherfucker. And I was wondering, why is this happening to me? And then I looked at the variable. I said, I've been eating cherries.
89 was sitting in the living room farting so much, like he was doing this. I cannot exaggerate this. He would look at me and go...
Alright, for those that may not be viewing and may be listening to us, he stood up and then stuck his butt out to the side and let that fart fly.
That shit fly. And I looked at after like the third time, because it was just, I was belly laughing. I could not understand it was so like gross. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? I like a good fart, but this is just insane. So I looked at him and I was like, what are you eating? What's going on? And he went, I just been eating cherries, baby. And I was just like, do cherries make you fart? I'm like, that's not what cherries do. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then he looked it up. And they make you fart, bro. Cherries make you fucking fart. So
gives you gas.
Yep.
Sorbitol.
Sorbitol.
Dude, fucking... I know there's some times in school, like sometimes you let a little... You're like, someone like, oh, I hope they don't smell it. But there's sometimes, I don't know where I got the fucking nerve that like sometimes like, oh, I just gotta do it. And I'd like move one to the side.
Oh. Reed was a leg spreader. Reed wanted to like he really wanted to get the good fart angle out.
Yeah, dude. It was just, at that point it was like them or me, and I couldn't take it. I was trying to listen to the words. It's like a small man with a knife stabbing at all your sides.
Yeah, all right. Let me put you guys somewhere really quick. All right.
The time box.
You're in high school. You're walking up the stairs. You get your backpack on. It's kind of heavy because there's books in it. You have books in it. You're in high school. All right. You're walking up the stairs. Trugging along, you got a little belly rumble going on, right? You're like, ooh, I think I got a fart. There's hella people behind you. I mean, there's just so many people behind you, right? You saving that fart until the top of the flight of that stairs, or you letting that shit ride, bro?
Yo, I don't fuck with those 5 people. They ain't my niggas.
It depends, like, if you could, like, try to let it out silently, you know? How you kind of control it, let it go.
So you don't want to, like, blatantly, loudly fart in someone's face?
I stomp harder up the stairs to mask my fart sound.
You start, like, really climbing up really hard upstairs. Oh God, how long have we been talking about farts for now? Like 5 minutes, right? It's crazy, dude.
I was surprised we got this long.
It's a very specific time of distraction that I can speak that. It's just like making it louder, but does not make it any better. I remember like elementary school. I'm like, I don't want to be caught being called my mom mommy. So maybe if I yell it loud enough and slur it, it'll sound like I'm saying mom, and I'm just like,
What did they do in Family Guy when Peter was like, you gotta, when you try and cover up your fart with a cough, he's just like,
oh. Yeah, that's it.
Oh God, how long are we at right now?
We mentioned snacks. I think that was at 1 minute and 6 seconds. So that's only 4 minutes of farts. 4 minutes of farts.
Oh, I meant the total podcast. I didn't mean the whole minute of farts, but 4 minutes of farts is also a very good statistic to know.
That's the new name.
We can never go past 4 minutes of farts ever again.
That's our new rule. Put it on the wall.
Yeah, you cannot go past 4 minutes of farts. You could take that
clip and you could like label that on YouTube, like 4 minutes of farts.
Yeah. This is the 4 minutes of farts.
That's a great title.
But also, does that mean we have to have at least 4 minutes of farts though?
No, that does not. No. Let's try to never have a single minute of fart ever again on the podcast. Cam's been silent for like 2 minutes. I don't know if he likes the 4 minutes of fart.
Yeah, he's been farting.
He's just been farting the whole time, dude. Oh my God, Cam. Dude, you suck, bro. Stop farting. I'm right here.
Nah, bro. I'm just...
Cam hit that pen like 5 times. And he's like, yeah. I'm a little high now, dude. It's like, because they're so potent, but it's like, we smoke a lot of blunts and shit. So it's like a blunt, it's going to make you feel high for a sustained amount of time, but like a mellow, plateaued amount of high the whole time. Where those wax pens, like, you gonna be real fucking high for like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna last very long, but you're gonna be super. If you hit it a couple times, it's just like, don't think you're gonna be able to think for a second, because that shit's gonna.
Oh yeah.
And we all just pass that around to each other. That's probably why we started talking about farts.
Honestly, for me, I think that's when we were talking about snacks, and I started clapping my hands. That was right at my peak, because you said it like Reed. I'm like, oh my God, I'm clapping right now.
We got to the bottom line of the snacks clap.
It was just a pot. Don't worry.
Yeah, you walk into the Kim's. What's your best snack to grab there?
We've talked about like best snacks in a lot of different ways. This is the ultimate snack.
Yeah. You walked into Kim's. You're trying to get in and out. Yeah. What are you getting?
This is like the quintessential snack.
Okay, are we talking like it's a quick snack, or like are we going home for the day?
Quintessential snack. You walk in there, you're walking out, you're not thinking about it. You just need to get a fucking snack.
So, all right, I always get.
I wish I got the camera.
I always get the Oreo ice cream, whether it's the bar or the fucking sandwich, and then I always get a Reese's.
I can't believe you always get ice cream.
Dude, ice cream's the best fucking thing in the world.
Dude, ice cream. What are you going history?
Yo.
I'm so mad about that.
That was so terrible, dude. Oh my God.
One time we're in the car, and John goes back. John goes back to our buddy Mike Weir, who's just sitting there resting, and John goes up to his lips like, and Mike went, "That's insane." It was upset about it for like 7 minutes straight.
That's how I feel about a lot of the things you do. I just be like, I just gotta go think about what the fuck just happened for a while. Like, what just occurred right now, man?
Well, I was gonna say, like, I feel like I don't always go in and out with an ice cream thing, and if I do, it's usually a pint. But if I'm just going in just to grab a quick snack, it used to be a vanilla Coke and a Pop-Tart. Or sometimes I'll get stuff for the gang. I'll get like a case of cookies. But now I think it's this new it's this milky soda. I don't know. Have you had those yet?
What? Please, I want to take all this piece by piece.
Milky soda?
You said vanilla Coke.
This is such a process.
And a Pop-Tart. What kind of Pop-Tart?
I mean, it could be anything.
Right, because any Pop-Tart is insane in the motherfucking combination that you are talking about right now. You said vanilla Coke and a fucking Pop-Tart? What are your insides look like, dude?
Oh, it's bad. Honestly, I feel like my diet has... Because there was a point a while ago where I was like, I moved back to Rahway, like, hey, fuck it. I'm not going to not eat like a ton of meat or like some junky stuff, I'm gonna eat it. And I've for 2 years just been going down a rabbit hole of
Vanilla Coke and
anything.
Pop-Tarts, dude.
That's actually my only diet.
Dude, I cannot think of a more insane combination of things to get at a convenience store. Like, why are you walking to the bodega and getting a fucking vanilla Coke?
You wash your Pop-Tarts down with vanilla Coke?
With vanilla Coke,
Usually,
bro.
I'll get the vanilla Coke for my meal, and then I'll have the Pop-Tart after, or I will eat both at once sometimes.
Wait, you said you're getting the vanilla Coke as your meal?
With my meal.
Oh, I thought you said, I'm drinking vanilla Coke as my meal, and as dessert, I have myself a nice little Pop-Tart.
It sounds like I'm on a diet or something.
That's not how you
Not a diet,
It's a
dude.
bad one.
I think I go in there and I for sure get it, like, if I'm gonna get something that's not water, I get like a fucking green tea Arizona, or maybe the raspberry tea Arizona. I like that one a lot, and a Kit Kat. I like a Kit Kat.
I don't know why I thought I said, and I kick ass.
And then I kick Miss Kim's ass. Yeah, dude. I just like beat up whatever store I'm in.
Dude,
Just like got my Arizona and my Kit Kat, and I'm gonna fucking kick your ass.
He's on the phone like, I'll just wait till you're done.
Miss Kim's husband is just in the back, like,
Yo,
Yeah.
Mr. Kim was definitely in the
had
army
it
back
coming.
home, so he would kick everybody's ass.
I'm not a huge I like light sweets, but I don't like I like sweet things, but I don't like a lot of it at one time. So like I'll buy a Kit Kat and eat half of it. Like I'll get home from work at 6 and eat half of the Kit Kat by 8 p.m. And then like at 1 in the morning when I'm super high, I'll be like, time to finish that Kit Kat now. You know what I mean? Where I can like see people like house a Snickers bar, and I'm like, that was a lot of sweet shit in your teeth.
There was a
a bar of sugar.
Yeah, dude, like a fucking just a solid bar of sugar in your mouth. No thanks.
That's essentially what a Pop-Tart is for this guy.
I mean, I heard
No.
Pop-Tart has like antifreeze in it, or pretty much
What?
like a similar chemical that's in antifreeze. Is
Oh
also in
shit,
Pop-Tarts, yeah.
that's awful.
Yeah,
that's not this.
it's in like similar frostings or something.
Hey, remember when Mountain Dew
Damn.
was said to like decrease sperm count? Was that ever proven true
Hell yeah,
or
dude.
false?
Yellow 4, absolutely true.
Oh no.
It's an ingredient not only found in Mountain Dew, it's found in a lot of sodas and a lot of high fructose corn syrup mixtures. Yellow 4. I mean, you're not losing your army
Right.
by having a couple Mountain Dews every now and then, but that shit does, it's like some weird study.
It
or some
fucks your
shit.
teeth up more than your sperm.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
right?
Well, I feel, what is it? The black sodas are like the worst for you, right? Because they're just like literally just like you're
I mean,
staining.
you can literally put that shit
Yeah.
on like battery or some shit and get rid of rust.
they'll
Oh
have
yeah,
to think
like
of-
cola.
You
can
said
do
that, and I immediately remembered like that video of them like boiling Coca-Cola or something, and it just goes down to being sugar.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
It's weird.
I think there was like, I don't know, dude. I gotta bring it up next time if
Send me
when I
a link
have
to that video.
when I have more context for it. But like, there was something about when New Coke when they came out with New Coke, it was all a ploy for them to be able to, like, they knew everyone was gonna hate it, right? So that when they went back to the original formula of Coke, they went to the high fructose corn syrup version of Coke. So it tasted similar enough to the old Coke, but way different enough from New Coke for everyone to be like, okay, cool, this is good, this is the old Coke again. But they stopped making the Coke with real sugar. A lot of countries, especially a lot of Hispanic countries, still make all their sodas with real sugar, and it tastes way better. It tastes like fucking good, like a nice beverage. It doesn't get flat. Like, have you guys noticed, like, being older now, soda, I mean, I don't drink that much soda anymore at all, but soda gets flat so fast now.
Oh, yeah.
I remember, like, I don't know, I feel like a 2 liter would last in my fridge for a while, and now you get like a 2 liter, and like, if you want to drink that shit later,
Yeah.
you're done.
Dude,
that shit's over. It shit just
Now it
looks like
works.
a bottle of syrup, pretty much.
They even changed the formula.
Doesn't Disney World have like the try all the Cokes around
Yeah.
the world thing, where like you could actually like
Pretty good.
There's a lot of like Mexican restaurants where you can get like Mexican Coke, and it's just like imported glass bottles of like Coke and stuff.
I've,
Where it's like the actual sugar and stuff.
Those
Oh, yeah.
international markets.
Yeah,
It's kind of spherical in some of them.
yeah, it's like the big glass bottle and shit. You know.
There was definitely what was it? I'll have like a can of Coke sometimes with my food at work, and I want to eat fast. So anytime I go back there, I'm shoveling it. But it's like you said, I even noticed with the cans, even though they have a more crisp carbonation, that also starts to go flat. So I'm just back there like, and it's harsh, you know. It's tasty. You want to get it when it's good.
Yeah, that sounded gross.
You just been chugging it in 2 seconds.
You heard that shit, dude?
For those not seeing this and listening,
Wait,
that
was that 2 cans? Was that like just 1 can?
Oh no!
I thought he was smoking a bowl, and then they're like chugging it before he's like let the smoke out.
I have to show you a video after this. Maybe I can even show it here and then show the clip on there.
What's the video of?
It's this guy in his room making people like make this gun sound. It's pretty cool. Do you want to take that risk? I would have to find it.
Oh no!
I already don't want to take the risk.
I'll do it later.
I feel like we should keep that in.
Yeah, we definitely should.
That was pretty funny. We were all like, should we do it? Nah, let's not do that.
That happens so much in real life, but we don't have the same opportunity because usually it's like we're not doing anything. So like, hold on, I'm gonna look it up, and there's actual 5 minutes. Like, I found it.
Yeah.
Watch it. It's fun.
Dude, I think I have a go-to rule whenever I'm trying to show somebody something. It's just like, if I know that I don't have it handy, then I'm not even gonna bring it up to you. Just because like, attention spans are too short, and I don't want to ruin my shit. Like, that's why I preface a lot of my stories and I give a lot of context, because like, people are big proponents of like, you had to be there, but like, if you tell the story good enough, you don't gotta be there. If you set the stage up right enough, it could have the same impact as it felt. You just gotta.
If you tell the story right, you're there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the whole point of storytelling.
Or the Passion of the Christ.
I'm sorry. What? No, you have to explain that shit.
No, he doesn't. Anyway.
Okay, that's fair. He never.
It was like, are we really about to ask 89 to fucking develop his random Passion of the Christ outburst right now? Because we could also not do that.
Yeah, like Future You comes back with very long hair. You're like, hey, he's got long hair. You're like, yeah, don't make him say it. Don't make him say
that it was a mistake.
Oh, fuck me. That's funny.
Anyways. I think I've said anyways a lot of times. Well, you guys, what's you guys' nervous tick word? Are you like an Are you a like? Are you like do you just go silent?
I think I go, well, I think. I'm not sure.
You do that.
I do that? Okay, so that confirms it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What about you, Cam? I think you just stay quiet.
I stay quiet, or I'll say like.
Yeah.
But I stay quiet more.
89, you're just a good public speaker.
Thank you.
It's like, nah, you suck and I hate you.
I know you don't mean that.
Nah, you're cool. I like you.
Thank you, baby. I like you too.
You're pretty cool.
They just start making out on the couch.
Black
Why
love.
did most laugh?
We all knew not to laugh at your weird ass joke just now,
That's
dude.
fair.
We all knew.
You could have.
Laughed or made out, dude. We're not sure with you, man.
Anytime Reed says anything like that, it's just like I just give him a look.
Yeah,
I know.
And I look away.
Because you 10 years.
You know that those jokes might not land with us, even though they always do land with us. It just lands differently than you intended almost every single time.
I think of it sometimes in the moment, but there are a lot of times where I'm like, hey, this would be a fun thing to say, and it's not till it's too late. Like, oh wait, right, no, that's insane.
And so the idea of Reed as quick as thoughts go, thinking, tell them to make out with each other. like zero filter in your brain. You're like, that'll be funny. That'll be a good one.
That's how it is.
It hits every time.
In my brain, you know, when you see it's like a command station, there's different views. Like, okay, who's got this? Oh, hey, look, I'm holding papers. And they might have different accents. Who knows? But in mine, it's just like 20,000 me's in wooden chairs in an empty room, kind of like Westworld.
It's terrifying.
And they're all just saying
That's
random things.
More than one you.
Yeah, they say random things into the sky. Those words pop up. Some of them survive, some don't. Not unlike sperm count, cum count. That guy didn't drink too much Mountain Dew. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, that was insane, bro. That was wild.
That was an adventure.
That was wild. Did anyone catch all that? I think I'm having an
I
aneurysm.
feel like I'm on drugs now.
I am on drugs, but I feel like I'm on different drugs than I know I ingested.
We're also having big sleepover vibes right now because, you know, we're smoking, we're chilling, we're playing with toys. We have to read them.
You wanted to watch me make out with.
That's actually, yeah, I guess I'm part of it. Big sleepover vibes, my bros.
No.
I want to get a cake.
I'm so glad I've never went to one of your sleepovers growing up.
Same.
Yeah. What's your best, like, which...
Cam's like, can we talk about something else, dude? Fuck, bro. What's your favorite color, guys? What do you guys like to drink? Soda or water? Fuck.
Hey, what do you think a can of Coke from Mexico would look like in a flannel or a hoodie?
I Oh, yo, we never asked. Like, what was my little fall piece? Scarf.
Like just a scarf and that's it.
Yeah, I see you with scarves though. It makes sense for you.
Dude, we could do a photo shoot. We have a long scarf and it covers your chest.
All right, no, yo.
Yes, it's like 2021.
Yeah. So Cam, you got to make a scarf, a hoodie, a trench coat,
A flannel,
and was that all of them?
Yeah.
Coming soon, Psych Podcast merch line. There you go. There you go, guys.
Sweet.
There you go. I think
Psych scarf would be kind of cool, actually.
a Psych scarf.
But it seems like very hard to make, right?
Nah, bro. You just get a scarf and you throw Psyched on it.
Get some shirts, just cut rectangles out of them.
You gotta have some belief, baby. Gotta have faith. That's how you make it.
Yeah, man. Just learn how to knit.
That's true.
Yeah.
89, you knit, right? I'm sorry, slam cut too.
To be fair, knitting is something I could just see you just like knowing, you know, like.
I literally
Does everyone like imagine if
like,
knitting?
I don't think he can knit. I really don't think he knows how to do that.
I'm thinking like, is this something that like maybe like this should be a trait? Like,
you
pick that up?
definitely are good with your hands.
Thank you.
So maybe you should pick up like crocheting or something.
Yeah, it could be like when you're chilling watching stuff in the living room, you just knit instead of going on Twitter. Idle hand.
Oh yeah, since last week 89 has brought his Twitter back.
Yeah,
That's
my
right.
Twitter's back.
He brought it back. I realized he brought it back after I made all the posts. It was
yeah,
like,
you
at
just-
Kohai, at Griswold, and 89.
It's all good.
It's too late.
And you just shared a tweet into the chat that's on new. And I was like, yep, he's
Oh,
back.
yeah. What did you say? It was something like returned or
I survived.
I survived. Oh, my goodness.
Now I'm back, bitch.
How long had it been?
What was it like?
What was it like off the grid, dog?
That was alright. I got to explore Instagram more.
What was that like? Learn about filters and shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was going to be any different. Like, we were like, oh, he's like, I got off Twitter. I was like, oh, word. Like, hey, see what happens. And then I got a text from him on Instagram instead. And for some reason, it was more jarring. He's like, I need you to sing on this like Rick Astley. The next message said, wake up. And for some reason, since it was a new platform, I was like, like, you're not thinking of it like, just like, oh, it's 89.
Because 89 ain't on the gram. So
Ain't
it's
on the
weird,
gram, but
yes.
now I'm a little bit more.
89 ain't on the gram.
Man, nah, shoot. I watched more documentaries. I watched a documentary on like drum and bass. I watched like another one on footwork, like juke music. It was cool. Like it was nice to be off Twitter, but now I'm back because you know, man, it's fucking playoff season.
So now,
Like that's the only thing that pissed me off. That like I wasn't on Twitter, so there was points I was missing like a lot of like this sports stuff.
A lot of sports on
And there's like current events in general.
that's true.
Like it keeps me kind of in the moment, even though like being offline is about being like in the moment. Mm-hmm. So it's a weird give and take.
I feel that. I mean, social media, Twitter's a cool little laugh zone.
Yeah.
You're watching the game. It's like a little cool companion, like joke device.
Yeah, it's like
somebody gets slammed on. You're like, oh, they're definitely gonna make fun of this shit on Twitter. Let me go see what they're fucking saying about. They're making fun of him.
And I think,
Yeah,
That's like I thought.
They got the gift.
They got the gift. It's
and not
hilarious.
even now more so because now like motherfuckers is kicking it at Hooters or Buffalo Wild Wings or the bars in general.
Oh yeah.
So everyone like Twitter's like the watering hole.
When
for
you just
sports
went
fans.
to compare bars just now, did you mention Hooters and Buffalo Wild Wings?
Well, I was like mentioning because I remember seeing commercials for Hooters and Buffalo Wild Wings during like playoffs, and I was like, that's mad weird.
Is there Hooters still?
They have their like takeout services for Buffalo Wild Wings. I know Hooters.
No, I don't mean like in the quarantine era. I just mean Hooters is still like a restaurant.
Yeah,
I had
like,
some friends from school that would go.
there's a Hooters across from Zero Space.
Oh yeah, that's right. On 33rd.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good point. Actually, there is.
They might be
old
less.
job.
They might not be as big as they were for a bit, but yeah, they're still around.
When I was in a Catholic school in the 8th grade, we had it was like some day, like, because you know, like first if you don't know, like, I was never Catholic, but like in Catholicism there's like saints have like patron days or like patron saint day or whatever. I think it was like the day for Mary or something. The 8th graders would have a half day. We do like some assembly where we'd like thinking back, it's kind of hilarious. We like stand outside around like an altar of Mary and pray, which sounds fucking insane,
cool
right?
shit.
Like 8th graders standing around a fucking statue of Mary praying, like it's fucking
damn jungle.
Corn.
But anyway,
What time of
like
day was
it's
it?
a half day. It's like at noon. We would leave before noon.
Oh, fuck it, shoot.
And then like it was tradition for like all, since the 8th graders were leaving early, like you would all go out to eat or something. So this year we were like the girls were gonna go somewhere and the guys were gonna go somewhere. So the parents were taking us places. So the girls went to Cheesecake Factory, and the
Lucky
guys' dads brought us to fucking Hooters, bro. And we got in so much fucking trouble. Like the parents got in mad trouble.
I can imagine.
But we were like, yo, it was like the first and last time I ever went to Hooters. But like we were like we're out of school early, and our dads took us to fucking eat wings and see tits. Like,
Sounds pretty lit.
wow, getting older is great. Like,
Yeah.
wow, high school is gonna be fine. You know what I mean? Like, this is gonna be fucking great. Is this what it's like? And then we all got in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, well, but them as adults, they got in trouble too. So
Yeah,
so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I
maybe
wonder.
more, right?
I wonder if the moms knew.
Oh,
The dads who took us were like the 3 dads from like they were the basketball kids' dads. They were like the dads who like were super cool with like the basketball coach. So they were probably like degenerate ass like adults. You know what I mean? They probably frequented bar. They probably wanted to go to Hooters.
What did your parents say?
They had it in that.
Oh, my dad didn't fuck. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? I was like the only black kid in that school. My parents were like, as long as you're not in trouble, they're like, as long as it wasn't your idea or they're not gonna pin it on you, I don't give a fuck. I was like, cool.
He's like, how's Hooters?
Yeah, I was like, the wings were not that great.
Yeah, I would
They were pretty good actually.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I liked them. They were fine.
Those parents were on a first name basis with some of the waitresses.
Yo, word! I was like, Cindy, I told you I was gonna bring the fucking kids. Crazy, right? I'm like,
That wasn't
whoa, holy shit, dude.
Tip's gonna be crazy today.
We should do a podcast at Hooters.
Oh my goodness,
When we get to 2 million subscribers, we'll do a live podcast at Hooters.
that'd be sweet.
I used to go to Hooters like
Frequently?
I used to go like mainly for the UFC pay-per-views back in the day. Like after I graduated high
That's
school.
mainly why you went.
Yeah, it was like I like
For the UFC.
because I had
For the UFC reviews is mainly why you
yes,
went.
I used to get dragged out there because I
You used to get dragged to Hooters.
yeah, they was like, yo, you want to watch UFC pay-per-view? We're gonna go to Hooters. I'm like, all right, well, I want to see the UFC pay-per-view. Fuck it.
I feel like no man gets dragged to Hooters.
No, well, they picked me up. I voluntarily
men get
jumped in the
invited
car.
to exactly.
Yeah.
Men get invited to Hooters and we say, okay, like yo, we're gonna go to Titty Wingland. And you're like, I'm like, that's
I feel like
all right.
Thing is, yo, it's not titty. Yo, it's not even that boom in the whole scene. It's like,
They weren't that voluptuous.
yo, like seeing as much as I've seen is at parties, like growing up,
I feel what you're saying.
even as an adult, like at that age, seeing this, like y'all not scantily clad compared to scantily clad I've seen in real life in situations that I want to be in.
They're in like a tight t-shirt and just some shorts.
Yeah.
And which is like something that girls just wear everywhere. So
Exactly.
it's nothing really.
I'm like, I see more revealing stuff at the gym.
they're over there doing weights, hanging their wops out. I'm sick of it.
Did you guys see the goth Hooters?
This is goth Hooters.
The goth girl Hooters?
I like variables. That's
Bro, goth girl Hooters, bro.
Wow,
that's cool.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, they don't move like that at Hooters.
Hell yeah, dude. Goth girl Hooters. See, now we're getting
moved
into
like a former Raiders cheerleader.
now we're getting into a niche that I can get into. Goth girl Hooters, bro. Come on, bro. It's like for me specifically. It's like
Is it the whole Hooters?
I don't even think it's a Hooters. It's probably some other shit. It's probably like
Does it affect the menu? Is it like,
yo, are you really worried about these wings?
I don't know, man.
Gothic wing.
trying to make a move on the menu.
A goth menu.
Cam is like an actual manager to a restaurant.
Why is
where
the
he's like,
sauce on these buffalo
"All right,
wings black?"
Fine. The titty girls are goth now. Fine. What's the service like though? Like, what's the turnover time on these tables?
I'm like, yeah,
How do we make
I
it
like
work?
the contacts. I like the fangs. Oh, you just got those done. Beautiful.
Oh man,
Oh, those things.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Welcome to Hooters.
that's not a bad like business plan.
Or
Where
the
you're
thing.
like, I'm gonna get like these cute tattoo, sexy girls to be my waitresses.
Oh, yeah.
for this bill. Like people are just gonna go for that. I feel like that is probably more. That's probably like the same concept of what was popular about the Hooters like fucking idea in the late 90s with the whole Pam Anderson big titty thing.
In comparison to the restaurant, the whole motif in general.
I think like now if you're like, oh, sexy tattoo piercing girls, it's like the big titty Pam Anderson girls of like the 90s.
That's what I'm thinking. Yo, we should get Magic City Wings. Like that should be like a franchise. Like have like one of these like real black strip clubs. Nah, yo, I need a black Hooters because these Hooters, yo, some of the sisters in there, they went to a school where it was predominantly white girls.
You guys don't know what Magic City is? It's like the biggest strip club in Atlanta, and what's his face? Lou Will got
of the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yeah, he left the bubble to attend a funeral, but also while he was out of the funeral, he went to Magic City, the strip club,
lunch detour,
to get some wings, is what he said. They named some wings after him. The lemon pepper wings are named after him.
He had to get them.
But it was also a strip club.
It's his signature wings.
Because, Atlanta doesn't give a fuck about coronavirus, so strip clubs are still booming out there. But, yeah, I don't know. I would love to have my name on a strip club menu.
Angels.
Yeah. Angel
wings.
Angel wings. Yo.
What about
can we
Angel
branded
Angelo wings?
He shouldn't get his own fucking wings before me.
Bad joke. What?
I said you shouldn't get your own wings before me.
Why do you get your wings first?
Because I actually got my combinations already. You don't even know it. What's your combination for angel wings? Offer it.
It's like a sweet and sour, patented sugar, salty pussy type flavor.
That was your favorite.
It's the WAP oil.
Yeah.
It's like MSG oil.
What you do is you fry the wings hard, and then you toss them in some wet ass pussy juice.
Just the juice on the side. It's not like wet ass.
No,
pussy.
You toss it in the wet ass pussy
on
juice.
The side, on the side, you have a plant.
Yo, no, you're not pussy. You're not. I don't mean literally her.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
I don't even want to imagine.
It's made from concentrate. It's not natural. It's made from concentrate.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's like a honeycomb.
So, what is the dipping sauce for it?
Blue cheese. Oh God!
I wish I had a mouth guard that came down when I laugh, so it'd be like,
what, dude?
Automatic. You can still see my mouth, but like I laugh.
I feel like Reed imagines things very vividly in his brain, and then like he says them and thinks that we can imagine them as well as he just saw them, and we can sometimes. But I try. I almost always try.
I really respect that too. That like, it's not like, hey, you just get better at it. It's like, no, it's just as hard. You just learn to adapt. But fucking, it's not like, how you'll see a character like time slows down. Like, well, wait a minute, what's the equation to math? It's usually like that, like real time. Like, what if I mouth it? It slams down, and like that thought comes immediately. And it's probably just as jarring for me as it is for you guys. But I've gotten used to it.
Do you have a filter, or is it really just like thought and just comes out sometimes?
I have a filter. It's just, do I put the filter? And the filter's like flickering on and off sometimes. Like sometimes I go to a place.
Are you in control of the filter?
Yes, but sometimes I let go a little.
You do not seem too sure if you are in control of it.
I'll have the filter, but depending on the company, sometimes it's like, woo!
Yeah, I've noticed that sometimes.
It's just bad now, because sometimes now it's at like work or public.
So it gets dangerous when you're with the boys, is what you're saying.
I just get frisky with the boys, is what I'm saying.
Yo, what is going on?
I want you two to make out.
No, there's like three. That's 3 times,
bro.
3 times is a charm.
I think we might have to call it a fucking podcast, bro. You keep coming on to us, plural, bro. I think you want to cuck us, and we're not even a couple.
No, but you're bros.
You want to bro cuck us?
Yeah.
You want to be like the cuck in our bromance?
And, oh no, yeah. This is.
Wow, wait. You just
I gotta file a restraining order.
Is that the name of your hardcore band? The Cuck in Our Romance?
It's a shame that this is the last podcast we will ever do. But
it's been real.
We just like to thank everyone that watched the first one and this one, because you've been with us from the beginning and to the end. So we just want to thank you guys.
That was the start, and this is the end.
Yeah, we have to.
Yes, I will be back with Psyched's Sexy Boy Kiss-Off contest with me and 89 the
And that's why this is the last podcast, and it's his fault. And if you guys are upset,
wait.
Be mad at him.
I just lost a job because of this.
Yeah, dude.
I have one last one.
Pandemic.
That's it's kind of like a nice wrap up, but it's actually a nice. It's an honest thought and hard to pick because there's a few really good ones for different reasons.
Reed's gonna make us do an icebreaker.
Is it an icebreaker? I guess so. And I guess that's literally what it is. Who is your favorite Batman?
The animated series.
Kevin Conroy. Nice. That's a good answer, bro.
That is a good one.
Yeah, same.
That's good.
Kevin
yeah.
Conroy Batman. That's yeah, definitely.
There are a lot of good ones, but I think objectively that might have to be maybe the best Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And Pattinson's gonna give it a fucking run for the money, I think.
You think he's gonna have it on Batman line?
I don't know.
I think that's a nice way to end the pod. Can we all do an I'm Batman impression?
Yeah,
one
wait,
by one?
did he speak in the trailer at all?
He did. He said, "I'm vengeance. I'm vengeance."
Oh yeah, you're right.
It wasn't too raspy. It was kind of honest. I like
Yeah.
it. Should we look right at center?
All right, one by one. Reed, go ahead.
Oh, we're gonna do it that way. Okay, so
It's gonna be your best I'm Batman.
or my best I'm Batman.
Yeah.
Shit.
If you were Batman, how would you do your I'm Batman? Okay, I'll set the scene for you guys. All right. You just beat up like 4 thugs in quick time. All right, quick time. There's still like 4 thugs left, but they are quickly shaking in their boots, thinking about they shouldn't even stick around. You know that when you drop this line, they're gonna be running away with shit in their fucking pants. You don't even gotta say it good, but you're going to. All right, go ahead.
Okay. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
That was a
Nice,
very
dude.
good one.
Now our lovely bachelorette will pick which one she will take on a date.
The Bachelorette is like fucking Bruce Wayne's like corpse of a mom. All right, thank you for coming to Post Party Cyph
89.
episode 2, guys. Appreciate it, guys. All right, that was great. See ya.
Remember,
next week.
God loves you.
Oh yeah, and like, comment, and subscribe, and subscribe, and subscribe, and share, and subscribe, and share, and share.
Hell
and share.
yeah. Oh wait, right. Did anyone put Fatty Wap besides us?
No.
So shout out to Angel Diaz and
Reed.
good night.